My name's Deb Donovan, and I'm from Windham, New Hampshire, and I'm here to talk to you about Lung Cancer Awareness Month, which is extremely important to me as the sister of someone who passed away from lung cancer 8 years ago. Back in 2010, I received a phone call from one of our providers at the facility that I worked at that my sister was diagnosed with lung cancer from a nodule that was removed from her chest wall that was irritating her from a bra strap. And when the biopsy came back from that, it came back as lung cancer, and she was 44 years old. She loved life. She lived, worked at home. She had the greatest laugh. She was loved by everybody. She was the core of our family, and she was my only sibling. After my sister had passed away, I had a CAT scan of the chest, and I had a nodule. And I was monitored for about 5 years each year through regular CAT scan to have that nodule monitored, which ended up being okay, thank goodness. I'm now due for my my repeat CAT scan of my chest just to make sure that that nodule hasn't changed. And having the low dose CT makes me feel a lot better to have that done, because I've been exposed to radiation more so probably than most people due to my previous career and my previous cancer screenings. So my first recommendation for Lung Cancer Awareness Month is, if you're a smoker, stop. I smoked my entire life from the age of 14 until the day my sister was diagnosed. And I took my cigarettes and I threw them in the trash. If you are a heavy smoker and you're at risk for lung cancer, get a screening, because it could save your life. Regular chest x-rays are not a good modality for catching lung cancer early. CAT scans are the absolute best way to check that if you have a history of smoking. When you go to your primary care physician and you have your annual physical, be honest about your smoking history, because a lot of people lie because they don't want to be told to stop. And there's a lot of excuses why you can't stop smoking or you won't stop smoking, because you have a stressful job or you have a lot going on in your life. But by telling your provider that he could probably get a really good history of your smoking and your family history, and recommend that you have this low-dose CAT scan test to just make sure that you don't have anything going on earlier, so that you don't have to wait until it gets to the point where it's too big to manage or cure. Because I really think lung cancer can be cured like breast cancer if it's caught early. And I feel that if the tests that they have now that they had 8 years ago, they probably would have saved my sister's life, because it would have been caught earlier.